chat talk to each other.
What?
I hate it.
Oh.
I want them to only talk to me.
Okay, yeah.
Or comment about me to somebody else.
Yes. Subtweet you, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Here it comes. Pull up those pictures. Did you move this monitor or did I? Oh, this was from moving the mic. It does go pretty far down. Okay. This is my favorite. It looks like that one actress that's always in Kamikaze Panda with a Prime Gaming sub. Bitch! First off, thank you for taking that Bezos money, because god damn it, he's too fucking rich. Second off, thank you so much for the sub to my channel. Enjoy your emotes, love. Be consensual in everything you do. Excuse me.
Zeke, I always talk to you when I'm in your chat. Oh, I know. Be a gamer girl. I know that. But I have a feeling you'll talk to anyone who'll listen.
Isn't that like a woman thing?
No, not necessarily.
I'm glad you said that, because we don't have women here. We have ladies and gentlemen. So it was a trick question.
Oh, good. Glad I didn't respond.
Ladies and gentlemen.
How's your McGriddle?
That's good.
Is it?
Thank you for the egg. Try a little bit.
Oh. What is it? Oh, it's just base, like something to
It's
stick
what makes
to.
it stick. And also, we have a remover. This will dissolve it, so you don't have to like peel it off.
Yes, Zeke, my husband would agree with you. I will talk to anyone that will listen to me.
Oh, bless. He must be a really good listener.
You know what I would do? You know what? The first gift I'd give you a Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh my god. Oh.
With like all the tapes that I can manage to buy. Be like, all right, I'm leaving for a little while. Tape, play.
You know,
hi, I'm Teddy Ruxpin.
You know, Jay Hayden used to have a bird that spoke. Maybe she just got used to the company. Jay Hayden's her husband.
Okay.
But he used to have a ringneck, right? I didn't have a Teddy Ruxpin. I had a... It was called...
Is there something these days that's the equivalent that talks back? Or that talks to your kids?
Dude, stop. Let me think of it. Oh, it was a teddy bear, but it was a hillbilly, and it was like a redneck teddy bear, and it would be like, "Hey y'all, how you doing?" No, it was literally a redneck teddy bear.
No, I'm talking about like a thing, like a something
toy?
with eyes and a mouth.
Well, now kids can buy literal robots.
What is it?
I have one over there. I have two over there.
That talk to you?
Yeah, I can program them to say things. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen PB's? You haven't seen her little robot? One of my alerts used to be her robot saying, everything comes at a cost. And that was her robot saying it. And I have the same robot. Yeah.
Vector? Okay.
What the fuck? I'm waiting for someone to say what my teddy bear was named. No one knows. No clue. It was like...
Are you talking
Talkin' Bubba! Talkin' Bubba.
Oh my god, okay.
I had a Talkin' Bubba, and one
sounded
Christmas...
like... Yes! Dr. Claw knew it.
Dr. Claw!
No,
yes!
I was thinking of Jiggle Billy from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Commence with the jiggling! And then the other action figure doll that's all depressed, like, gets him to fucking blow his head off with a shotgun. It's like, I'm just real depressed. Who wants to jiggle?
Oh my god. I didn't make it up. No, it was called Talkin' Bubba. And it was a bear look it up, Talkin' Bubba. And this is the thing. So it's actually kind of a funny story. I don't need to I'm waiting for this shit to dry on his face. So when we were kids, my dad and all his brothers, they all had kids at the same time because they all impregnated women in high school. So they had, thank you so much for that follow. I have tons of cousins that are like really close to my age. And for Christmas, they were so stupid because they're men and, you know, they're just my uncles. They would get every single kid the exact same present for Christmas, like 20 of us. So one year, Christmas was 20 kids with Talkin' Bubbas. If you can imagine that room, it was a hellscape. One year it was laser pointers. That was bad. We got those taken away because we were burning each other's eyes. And one year it was BB guns, which resulted in my brother Adam only having one eye.
He actually shot his eye out.
We all were shooting at each other. None of us know who shot him. One of us shot him.
Oh, like a firing squad. They only load like 3 of the guns.
There was like 25 BB guns on a dirt bike course in my uncle's backyard. A bunch of like 10-year-olds running around in dirt bike gear. And one of us shot him. No idea who. Thank you for that follow. Put it on this again. I mean, unless you have... hold on, actually. Screwdriver. Try to tighten the screw on the base. You know what I mean? Up a little bit.
Is there a screw?
On the bottom right there.
Oh, it's a bolt.
Oh, fuck. I don't have a...
Yeah. No.
See what I mean, though? How it doesn't stay down? I don't know if I just need to, like, stretch out the springs or what.
I just want to see. Yeah. Because what I think we could do is do something. So it's at least down a little bit, not in the way.
Yeah. Schmeggy says that Teddy Ruxpin's back.
Oh, Teddy Ruxpin is making a return. Okay.
A Quaker bear. Oh. I don't know why I thought it was a ringneck.
All right, what's next? Oh, time to mold the stuff. Are you done with this now?
Towards me. Oh yeah, we can get rid of this.
Good.
Mm-hmm. These were my cleaning supplies. Please pop Zeke's headsets. Thanks. You know, if there was a white Headley, I thought you would know better. Mm-hmm. I thought you would know better to know I would have got those. There are no whiteheads. It's just, honestly, it's dry skin spots. He gets really dry scalp. But you bet your ass if there was something good in there, I would have picked it off and ate it. I mean, showed it to you.
Yeah.
Would anybody like to take a cheers with me before I fuck my hands up in this disgusting goop?
Got lots of
Jesus Christ, no.
blemishes and bumps for some reason.
It's literally, I looked at it, it's all, like, patches of dry skin.
Oh, just dry skin.
Mm-hmm. You might need a better, like,
I think it's because I've been shaving it so often, maybe.
We're probably irritating it. Yeah, that's true. I'll take care of it afterwards. Kodiak, you're my hero. Hey, Bubba.
Either him an Aquaphor and make him a slug.
Oh my god, we could turn you into a slug one time. That would be fun. And actually use, like, goopy Aquaphor to drip down your face. It's clear. Well, no, it kind of looks like semen.
You can't come up here with your soulful human eyes.
Yeah, I'll take care of his head later. I don't really like to eat on stream. So, you know. Cheers.
Oh, that's right. It's blowjob weekend.
Not yet.
Oh, it's not yet? Okay, never mind.
It's that pre-horrible 2 days of just migraines. Where you can still fuck me just to make sure I don't puke.
Get out of here. And gross. Shut up, Socks. You love sucking dick. Don't even lie. I've heard you talk about it.
Socks currently, what did I say earlier? Feasts upon the poon.
Oh, it's probably gross because it's my dick. That I understand.
Yeah, I'm like pre-period. I'm getting there. That was a really big hit. I gotta take a round.
She's gonna take a lap. All right. Oh, she's calling in the reliever. She's calling in the lefty. She's done.
Woo! That was a big one.
Oh, she was talking about eating my skin flakes? Oh, I must have missed that part.
Down, you machine. Okay. God.
What?
That.
Uh, I mean, if I could get inside the mind of a fucking stoner, that would be the day. I have no idea what you guys do or why.
Whoa. Okay. Holy crap. Alright, my dudes.
I'm guessing most of the time the mind of a stoner is like the inside of a bachelor's apartment. Just like shit strewn about, like, I'm gonna get to that one day. That thought I'm gonna finish that thought. That too. A lot of projects left undone.
That's very
I'm gonna
accurate.
finish the deck. I'm gonna fix that window. A lot of stuff I'm planning on doing.
But remember last Faded Friday I got so high.
But I gotta do this new thing first, halfway.
I got so high I did all the things. So, like, there's a point where you get so high that you do the things. Because you're too high to not do the things.
Yes.
I get very productive if I get very high.
It's kind of like, I can relate it to being drunk in that your brain goes, as long as I keep this one foot on the floor and my hand exactly where it is, I won't get sick.
Oh, dude.
And stoners are like, as long as I keep doing this, I don't have to feel as stoned as I am right now.
Yeah, it's physically, I always tell people that you have to be, like, physically up. Like, I can't sit still because I'll just be a little crazy. Tomu, what's up? Welcome. I'd like you to meet my boyfriend. This is Zeke. He streams. I'm going to turn him into something dope. Some people have guessed it because they're easy and they know what I've never seen before. By the way, I saw someone judging me earlier. I've never seen Star Trek because I did not grow up with TV. So, shame me all you like. I didn't even have an option.
Man. There's a Dane Cook bit that I really identified with when he was talking about calling in sick for work or having a sick day from school or whatever, and what you watched. The Price is Right, because the Price is Right was on daytime. PIR, baby.
Dude, you know what I used to watch is fucking Good Morning America. With Robin Wright and Staphylopoulos and all those guys, dude, it would just like be a drunken nightmare of NyQuil in Good Morning America. That's all that was on at my grandma's house. So if I was sick, I was at her house. But also definitely Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, reruns of the aforementioned. I'm kind of doing a for anybody wondering. This substance I'm using, it's called. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted while I'm doing it, I figured I'd mention it. It's called Spirit Gum. And it is an adherent because you know your skin produces oils and whatnot. So don't put it in your eyes or mouth or any orifice, please. But you can use it on the skin, let it dry a little bit, and it becomes tacky. And then, like for prosthetics and whatnot, it'll stick really well. And then they also come with a dissolver. So you guys all know
Can you hand me the card real quick?
Oh, God.
Just real quick.
I know, Sarah. I'm the same. I love Jeopardy. What was I going to just talk about?
The sticky stuff.
The remover, this one. Oh, yeah. So Spirit Gum helps shit stick. But, like, you guys know how in the past I've used, like, liquid latex and shit. And literally I've waxed my body getting it off. There's a fucking dissolver. So I won't be ripping it off his flesh. I'm real excited. And I'm glad I'm using it for the first time on you.
I think Rage Against the Machine wrote a song about that. Latex solver! Dissolver! Anyway, I got this. Hey, Sarah, since you're here, and since you're the only one that knows.
You know what's in that?
Don't open till Xmas. You're the only one who knows. And I'm glad you're here.
You know what's inside that?
She does.
She does.
She does, yeah. I had to tell somebody.
He asked me if I wanted to open it, and I was like, absolutely not. It's not Christmas.
Speaking of that, I gotta erase my text messages with her.
I never look at your phone.
I know, I'm kidding.
I barely look at my own messages, let's be honest.
And it drives me fucking bonkers.
They make me anxious.
When I
How
look
can
at
you
her
self-care?
phone and I look at her Discord and I look at her Twitch and I look at her emails and I see those numbers stacking up, I'm like, can you answer those maybe? Or just open them. Just open them so they appear as red. Can you do that, please? Every time I look at her phone, it's like a stack of notifications and I'm like, how? Why?
Hey, Sarah, I pretty much always respond to you unless I forget. I have a really bad habit of typing messages and then not hitting send. I did it last night when we ordered food. Like, I did our whole order and then just didn't hit order. Thank you for the follow, Grim Odor. Does this hurt you?
No, not at all.
Perfect. Really hoping it wouldn't because it feels very soft to me.
I got no hair for it to rip out.
Well, I just want to make sure I'm not, like, pulling your fleshes, you
Nope.
know, skins. Okay.
Nope.
Sick.
Please tell Katie to respond to her fucking DMs. You think I haven't? You think this isn't a constant conversation that we have every other day? Because it's not.
Are we... Am I being hijacked?
I'm having.
If this hurts you for real, let me know.
It doesn't.
Because it's not under the heat, so I don't want to, like...
Not at all. Dude, honestly, you want to know the best way to get a message to her? Twitch chat while she's live. No kidding. She reads every message. I try and like Discord, DM, I try all that shit. But if I put it in the chat while she's streaming, she will answer.
I am feeling bullied.
No, that's good. You're a good streamer. Just you don't take your streaming seriously when you're offline. You know, some people like to treat their business as a business. You're not one of them. It's
Am I
okay.
being bullied right now?
Oh, Cookie Snake Knives his message. I wonder what it was.
Thanks for someone protecting me.
Okay, gamer girl. Thanks for telling.
Hmm?
I'm gonna switch to my phone, heading to dinner and then home to be with hubby.
Be safe, please. Zeke's not accustomed to a community that actually gives a fuck about each other, so
No, it's
it's the caring and the empathy that comes with having a community.
I don't like banter. Whether I love you and have known you all my life or just met you, I don't like banter or small talk.
So bitch, make a
I've
fun.
never liked it.
You are the streamer. Get a good topic going.
I got a good topic going.
What?
Who likes small talk? Does anyone really like it? Like, hey.
All
So
right,
I
that's
see
it.
you're wearing a Red Sox jersey. That's all we're going to talk about when we meet every so often for the next lifetime. Oh, so how's the Sox doing? Oh, that's right. He saw me wearing that shirt one time. I guess we'll talk about baseball.
I don't talk to people enough to suffer that. I think the worst small talks, honestly, like, Sarah, maybe you can chime in on this. My little sister Sarah is Sassy Sarah, by the way. Whenever I talk to Mom, she, like, immediately starts telling me about the weather in Seattle.
But you're good at it. Like, just the other day at Michael's,
Oh my god.
we spent a good 10 minutes, or I say we, she spent a good 10 minutes talking to the cashier because the cashier had like a pug mask. Her mask had pugs on it. So 10 minutes of just talking about pugs. And that is not something I find enjoyable.
To be fair, you gotta mention the
To
other
be
part.
To be fair.
Why were we stuck standing there? You remember that part of Michael's? Why were we stuck in line just standing there with our cart and I was forced to talk to Pug Lady?
No. This was before the old lady was in our way.
No way.
This is when we were gonna leave.
I made it.
That's when we were gonna leave.
I made it on.
No, the reason why we were stuck there talking to her is because I will claim responsibility because
No, it wasn't your fault.
No, something had rolled underneath
No
the
way.
big box.
No. I was talking about the old lady in the wheelchair.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
But that is not why we stayed and talked to her.
Oh.
We sat there in silence waiting behind the old lady. There was nothing, no talking, and I was desperately looking for an exit. No, you sat there talking to the lady because she was checking us out. Boop. Oh, yeah, my pug mask. Boop. More stuff about pugs. Boop. Okay. Looks like your total is pugs. Okay, here we go. And I'm like, fuck. Because I looked down in the cart and a bottle of gesso had rolled underneath the cardboard thing, so we didn't check it.
She didn't charge us.
So I was like, fuck. So I grabbed the bottle of gesso, handed it over, and she's like, oh, don't worry. My pugs are forgetful, too. My pugs, they're just, oh, my God, they're the cutest boop thing ever. There's, this computer thing, it's taken forever. I'm so sorry. Boop, 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 pugs. Let's up. Okay, here's your card. Boop, boop, boop. And then, after all of that, because I remember it clearly, as if to poop on the already diarrhea-filled cake, I turn, and there's an old lady, 6 feet of hallway, or of like walkway to go to the exit. She is sitting there in the middle of the fucking walkway in her goddamn wheelchair with a goddamn box sticking out like a goddamn toll booth arm. And we're just sitting there, and you know if I tap her, she's either going to get scared or not understand what the fuck I'm saying at all. And I'm going to have to move her because you know if she tries to wheel herself, she's going to break all of her fucking fingers and rip the paper thin skin she has left. So we sit there for like a good 15 seconds going, this is not happening. And I'm like, like the goddamn Born Identity. I'm like, I know where the nearest exit is. Let's go.
And this is what I thought was the worst part is that this lady was like $120, but her wheelchair was like 4 feet wide. And the cash registers all just kept looking at us like, oh, sorry. And we're like, move her.
And listen, I embellish when I tell the story. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, the camera's falling.
Oh,
your knees. You want to move your knee off the desk?
Yeah. It wasn't all that bad. It just was like...
Thank you, Valentine.
Something that, on a day spent at Michael's when it was packed and the lines were ultra long for whatever reason, it was just like another, like, oh, great. After this wonderful conversation, scintillating, I might add, conversation about pugs and how great they are, as soon as I'm like, I get to leave and go into the fresh air and my fuck, old lady, and it just presented a lot of, like, all of my brain power was used going, talk to her. Nope, that's not going to work. Like, working out, like, scenarios in my head going, if I talk to her, it's going to take even longer because she's not going to understand what I'm saying. I'm going to have to push her, and that's rude, right? You don't just walk up on somebody and push their fucking wheelchair for them.
She probably would have died of a heart attack if you approached her. And the crazy thing is, she looked dead, and she had no one with her. And I was watching, like, he was probably panicking, because he literally, like, at a certain point, he said, abort, and, like, backed our cart out and went through half the store to exit.
I think I did actually say abort.
You did. You said abort, and, like, back the fuck up, and he was angry. But I was watching the old woman, and the lady was like, okay, your total is, and the old lady was just like...
And as we were backing out, I want to say you might not have noticed this, but I strategically positioned myself in between Katie and Pug Lady as to become a barrier of conversation. Like, abort, yep, we're going that way, hon, going that way.
Oh, man. This is the same man that made Millie a secret fort, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there. This is kind of, like, fun. Like,
I would hope so.
Are you in any pain? Like, am I bugging you at all?
Not at all, no.
Excellent. I'm so glad it's not pulling your skin.
No, I feel like it is. I feel like a too small condom on a too large dick. He was like, it's not going.
Oh my god,
it ain't going.
Tell people that funny oral story.
But I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Honestly.
I mean, Cliff Notes, a chick offered to suck his dick as long as he wore a condom.
Oh, we were talking about it, faking it.
Yeah, that was I asked him if he ever had to fake it.
Faking orgasms. She asked me, have you
said that's the one
have you ever faked it? And I'm like, yes. One time I faked it. Met this girl at a club. Actually, we saw each other a few times. We danced together a couple of times, but we never actually like really got to know each other. But we would see each other at the club that we used to go to, like dance place, and we'd be like, "Hey, you want to dance? Sure, let's go dance." Whatever. And we eventually became friendly, and we got pretty drunk one night. And she was like, "You want to come out to my car?" And I was like, "Sure, let's go." And so we go out to her car.
Murders you, takes all
and she's like, "All right, pull down your pants." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So I pulled down my pants, and she's like, "You have to put this on, though." I was like, "Oh, okay, put it on." She hands me a condom, right? So I'm like, "Okay," I put the condom on, and then she starts blowing me. I'm like, "Aw, now this isn't." I'll gladly wear a condom if I'm going to Pound Town, but like, if I'm just going to Mouthburg, I mean, I'll clean it.
What?
Well, I mean, I'm young. I don't know. But she starts blowing me with a condom on it. I never had that happen before. And being uncut, like uncircumcised, it already like is
Can you open that?
Dicey to put on a condom because of the extra layer of skin to where like the nerve endings are on the head of your penis, right? Open this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you pop it out at all? It's warm enough to like push the bottom, and it should just like pop out a little bit.
So she does that. She's giving me a beej on my be-condomed penis, and I feel it starting to like, starting to get limp.
Rewind 10 seconds.
Okay.
Click. A what penis?
Be-condomed.
Becondomed.
My be-condomed penis.
My becondomed penis. All right, go on.
So I feel it like start to go down and stuff like that.
You can use this to pry it out. Facts. Same shit.
So I faked it. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm coming." And there was a condom on, so it was kind of probably pretty hard to tell if I was actually coming or not. So I faked it. End of story. That's it.
Did she start to talk about her pugs?
Actually, if she stopped blowing me, we had a nice conversation about something. It might have been better.
Ooh. Spread over a roll of paper towels. Oh, they're behind. And that spray right there is alcohol.
Which one?
That little spray right there is hand sanitizer. Might be able to get it off.
Okay.
Can you take his 2 white beard hairs? No, I love his white beard hairs. I would never. I pluck my own though. I'll pluck one of mine for you for $5.
I actually have a bunch more than that. It's just these ones are the whitest.
They're shining.
There's ones right here. Oh, I got some wax in the beard.
Becondomed. I love it. Becondomed. Did the condom have a pug pattern? You like pug girls? Is that a theme?
I didn't know you were a pug girl.
Which means you'd never watched my.
Not before Nocturne.
Oh, but during Nocturne.
Oh, I lurked your fucking chat quite a bit. I didn't want to speak too much to give it away, but apparently I wasn't very good at that. I wasn't very good at hiding.
Except from me.
Well, because I'm sure you've told this, like how our relationship came to be, kind of a story. I was actually kind of dating somebody else at the time, and she was watching my stream, and Katie came in one day, and I was like, I just like a little bright, and I was like, "Katie, oh my god, it's so good hair!" And immediately when my stream was done, she contacted me. She goes, "Are you or have you fucked Katie?" And I went, "No." And she goes, "It seems like you want to, and you really should. So should we call this thing off?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right." And here we are. And I didn't do it on purpose. It was just like she could see it. Like she could see me brighten up and like how happy I was to see her and stuff.
We were friends.
And I didn't notice it until she pointed it out. I went, yeah, you're absolutely right.
She's smarter than I am because I didn't see it either. Honestly, I think our first interactions at the beginning of Nocturne